I approve of the new peppermint creamer that has hit the market. Hi guys, I am here to do a completely frozen read, which if you're new to acting is a cold read that you've never even seen once before. Like the cold read in an audition, sometimes you have a chance to maybe 5 minutes, maybe just 1 minute to look it over real quick. So I'm going to do a frozen read. Never seen it before in my life. So what I'm going to do is, sorry. Okay, if you couldn't hear me before, what I said is I'm going to do a frozen read, which is a cold read that I've never seen before at all. I just realized I had the plugin, and that makes my Google Chromebook do like this fuzzy noise when I'm live. So I may have to actually start this over or scrap it or edit it. I don't know. But so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So first thing I have to do is do a search for cold read. Actually, no, sorry. Sorry, that threw me off. The whole plug thing threw me off. First thing I'm going to do is search for monologues for women. Maybe I should put my coffee cup down and use 2 hands. So if you're a new actor, this is how easy it is. If monologues have scared you before, you're going to be like, oh, wow, it's that easy. Yeah, she did it in 5 minutes. So monologues for women. And then backstage comes up, daily actor comes up, stage milk comes up, mighty actor comes up. Now, I did this once before a few days ago. I did it off mighty actor, and I read the first one that was on the list. So what I'll do is I'll hit that one, which is the 4th one down in a Google search, 1, 2, 3, 4, mightyactor.com, and I'm going to scroll down to the second one and read that. So if you're a new actor, don't sweat the monologues. They're fun. And think of it that way. Think of them as fun, not anything to make you nervous. But I didn't do much to prepare for this morning other than set up a couple of lights and put a little eyeshadow and lip gloss on. I'm not wearing any makeup or fancy clothes or anything. This is not an audition. This is just fun exercise and practice to work on your craft. So right now I'm just scrolling down on my Google Chromebook for the next monologue. Okay, I've reached it. It's so it's the second on the list, again on mightyactor.com. It is called The Story, a monologue from the play a monologue from the play by Tracy Scott Wilson. And the actress's name, or the role name, is Jessica, and it says in parentheses 30. So she's in her 30s, so I matched that. Okay, it does give me a snippet actually, and I don't want to read the snippet. I want it to be a completely frozen read. And the reason I want that is that I like the thrill of figuring out within a 4th or a 3rd of the way down if it's a comedy or drama. And then about halfway down, confirming if I was right or wrong the first time. And then by the time I get all the way down to the bottom, actually stepping into this character, becoming her, and ending it with some sort of realistic finish. Like, can I actually try to become this character the first time I read it? So I'm going to skip the snippet. I'll go back up and read the snippet later. The snippet was in bold letters right under an ad. So just a reminder, this webpage has a lot of ads. All right, so this peppermint coffee is really good. The peppermint creamer, it's good. Take advantage of the holidays. Go get peppermint creamer. I want to change my statement. It was a girl. It was a girl. Now, I hear they're wondering if maybe it was a student of Tim's seeking revenge or something. Did you hear that? But black kids don't really do that, do they? I mean, black kids don't go into the cafeteria and shoot up everybody or stalk teachers and shoot them. Isn't that true? If one of Tim's black students was angry with him, the black student would have shot Tim right there in the moment. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Then we wouldn't be here. The black student would have been arrested and we wouldn't be here. A couple of weeks ago, some people were even saying that I had something to do with it. Like it was all some elaborate scheme I thought up. I don't know if it was a girl dressed like a guy or a guy dressed like a girl dressed like a guy. I only know the killer was black. The killer was black. Whoa! Whoa! That shocked me. As I was reading it, I was like, okay, am I supposed to... I think this might be for a black actress, not a white actress. As I was reading it, I was like, oh, well, there you go. First mistake. But as I kept reading, I'm like, what am I reading? Is the person white trying to blame it on someone that's black? Is it someone that's black trying to say... I don't know. I am confused. I'd have to read the whole play to even understand that. That's amazing. So the monologue was fire. I mean, and I'm not saying my reading of it was fire. That monologue was fire. That was just riveting and drawing in for sure. And now I want to read the whole play. But let me go back up and read the bold and see what I missed. Jessica's husband was murdered when the couple stopped for gasoline in a black neighborhood. Here she is talking to a detective about the crime. Okay, so my brain is lost on who is who and what is what. So I honestly will have to read that again. And the cool thing is that under the monologue, there seems to be a YouTube link with the original actress or an actress portraying that role. So I get to click on that later and see how she delivered it, and not compare, but just see the differences of how she delivered it and her choices. I'm going to read one more because I felt like that one left me with so many questions, and I want to watch it now to see exactly who's who's the victim, who's the murderer, I actually want to watch it more and soak it in. So I want to go for one more before I press stop on this. So the next one, number 3 on the list, is called Praying for Rain, a monologue from the play by Robert Louis Vaughan. Aaron is 17, and Aaron can be a boy's name too, but I think I'm on women monologues, and actually it's not going to be comedic, so that's no fun, because I clicked on dramatic monologues for women. That's what the link says at the top, so that's no fun. I want to do some comedy, but okay, so apparently they're all dramatic, so that takes some of the guesswork and the adrenaline rush away of figuring out in a frozen cold read, if it's a comedy or drama, because that's part of the adrenaline rush that I like. I'm not going to read the snippet. This time I think I'll read the snippet, because last time I was so lost. I'll go ahead and read the snippet. Mark, who is mentioned in the monologue, was once a jock and has changed drastically after a severe motorcycle accident. And again, my role is Erin. She is 17. What's next, Mom? What does he have to do to make you see that he's no good? He still hangs out with these idiots, with Jim and Chris. Maybe there wasn't a gun and they were just going to take that kid's money, but maybe there is a gun and he'd have done it too. I just know it. And so do you. He used to be nice and everything, I guess, but he was hard to get to know. It's kind of like two Marks. Mark before he got hurt and Mark after he got hurt. Before he got hurt, he was okay. And you'd get close enough and you'd deal with it because we were all on teams and he was kind of there. But after he got hurt, I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird, but it's, Tony Miller still wears his, even though he quit playing football. But Mark always wore his jacket. He always wore it. Like he was just a little more proud of it than anybody else. And I noticed it after he came back to school and he couldn't play anymore. He never wore his jacket again. And it's like, since then, I don't know. I don't want to have anything to do with him, and I think they should have just kicked him out. What's he going to need a diploma for anyway? He's not going to use it. Oh, that's it. I really like that one. I wanted more. That was it. Read the play here. Okay, so that has a link in red letters. Read the play here. It does not have a video to watch the original actress who performed it and see her choices that she made. But again, if you do this and you see the original actress on YouTube after you do, don't beat yourself up if she makes amazing choices because the whole idea behind cold reads is that you've never read it before. Have some grace if you botched it because you've never read it before. And that's part of the adrenaline rush and the fun of it is just, figuring it out in the moment, testing your reading comprehension skills. But anyways, so that was it for today. That was today's monologue exercise. I don't know. There is a fourth one, Alley 18. You know what? I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to do one more. I get addicted to this stuff. I don't want to stop once I get started. Sorry if I'm slurping and making slurping sounds. It's so good. It's that peppermint stuff. Okay. Okay. This one is called Spark. There's no snippet. No, there is a snippet. Dang it. Do I read the snippet? I'm not going to read the snippet. Let's just go. Let's do it. It's for the rush. It doesn't matter. No one's judging me. Don't judge me. You go around all high and mighty, but when Lexi shipped out, I remember you praying to all the saints in heaven that she stay there a long time. Wanted her gone. Far, far away, because you hated she always did better than you. She'd win some prize at school. You'd be weirded out. She made a real decision with her life. You didn't know what to do with, because she's just like Daddy. Lexi is just like Daddy, and Daddy was a piece of garbage. Piece of garbage for leaving us. Piece of garbage because Mama got sick after he left. Piece of garbage because it was his fault she up and died. Because if he hadn't left, maybe she wouldn't have gotten sick in the first place. Lexi. And Lexi got his eyes. And Lexi got his spirit. And Lexi got his soldier too. And that just puts you out like hellfire. But you know what? Lexi's more than you. Come day of judgment, but gonna show she done right. And you, with all the powerful decency you say you got, nobody's gonna remember you. Nobody's gonna say, oh, that Evelyn, she's a golden child. Your name would drop in the bucket. Good riddance. That's what people will say. Nobody's gonna sing at your grave. Nobody's going to sing at your grave. Okay. I'm going to read that snippet now. I was like, what the heck did I just get into? As I was reading it, I was like, what? Maybe I should have read the snippet. Allie's 18. In a small town in North Carolina, 18-year-old Allie lives with her older sister Evelyn in a house that has seen better days. Their middle sister, Lexi, has just returned from a 5-year tour of duty in a recent war. In this scene, Allie confronts Evelyn about their shared past. That was lit. Okay, and with that, I never know how to end these things. I'm not going to read a fourth one. Just going to get out of here. Just going to start doing other stuff now. Going to transition into the rest of my day. So, thanks for joining me if you joined me. And if you're a new actor, again, don't let monologues scare you. This was so much fun. And for the YouTube, if anyone watches me on YouTube, for the first 2 minutes, I had my Google Chromebook plugged in. And that creates noise and static. So I hope you figured that out and fast forwarded past the first 2 minutes. All right, Facebook and YouTube. Good night. Good morning. Good morning. Whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Bye.